What's better than one piece of vape mail? Two pieces of vape mail. What's up, vapors? Thanks for checking out Daily Vape TV. My name is Nick, and it's unboxing time once again. I've got two things to take a look at today, so we're going to unbox them and take a look at them, and maybe even do a first impressions. So let's go ahead and get started here. I've got the famous unboxing knife ready to go. Boom! And we've got our first package right here. Let's go ahead and get right into it. With one cut, the bag is open. Sometimes you gotta muscle it a little bit. And we've got our yellow taped up box. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. So let's cut right through here. And probably a little bit here, like that. And another one on this side. And, whoa, holy crap. We got a bunch of stuff in here. Was not expecting that. All right, well, first of all, we have the STNG RDA Sting. This is from Watofo and Uncle Stas. Yeah, something new. I have not heard of that, so that's cool. We also have the Orfurf. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. How do you guys pronounce that? Leave a comment in the box below. We're going to say Orfurf. And this is the Next Mesh Sub-Ohm tank. So, all right. Don't have one of those yet. And since I have two of each of these, I'm going to give one of each away to one of my lovely patrons. And if you guys want to sign up for that, the link is right down there in the description below. It starts at $5 a month for giveaways, and you get access to all the exclusive stuff as well. Let's go ahead and quickly open these. I'm just going to take a quick look at these before we go on to our other package here. And at the end of this video, we might end up doing a first impression. So let's take a look at the Next Mesh first. Next Mesh. Tex-Mex? No. So yeah, we've got the Orfurf Next Mesh tank. That's kind of cool looking. I've heard very good things, and I think it's just a little slide open. Yeah, slide open top fill with a little rubber protector there so you can stick your bottle in and it's not going to leak out, which is kind of neat. And we've got the cool looking coils inside. Let's take a look at that. Oh, well, the cage piece stayed on there. Oh, okay, so this whole thing can pop off, and then I'm guessing it's it's just a little coil that sticks in there with just friction and these O-rings. So cool looking coils, really cool looking mesh. Maybe I'll put a picture up for you guys to see it a little bit better. And with that, let's go ahead and just put that aside for right now, because we're going to get into that at the end of this video. I'm going to definitely try this thing out. And let's just take a quick look at the Sting RDA. Really cool looking box as per usual with Watofo. And let's just go ahead and just take a little peek at this thing. I'm not going to build it or anything today, but we could just take a look around just for the fun of it. Pretty cool looking little RDA. I love the drip tip. I like that kind of pawn style drip tip. From back in the day, we used to get these all the time. It looks just like a Sorry piece. Remember the game Sorry? It looks just like a piece from that game. So that's awesome for mouth to lung. And I'm just going to throw it on my little ohm reader here. Just a little kind of pinhole at the very bottom. And the deck is kind of similar to a lot of the RTAs that you see, like bottom airflow straight up from the bottom, basically where the positive pin would be. And there is a squonk hole at the very bottom of this thing, so you can squonk with it if you want a nice mouth-to-lung squonker. Phillips headed screws, nothing too fancy there. Clamp style build deck, and I'm assuming this is meant for a single coil of a higher resistance. And yeah, we're definitely going to have fun building on this thing. Nice deep juice well as well for all your dripping needs if you guys want to drip on this thing. And it's just a singular airflow hole on one of the sides. So very cool looking. Can't wait to get into that. But let's go ahead, put this stuff off to the side, and let's get on to our next package. One cut once again. Muscle it open. And another hefty looking box here, made in China, as if we didn't know that already. Let's go ahead and cut this one open too. Boom, boom, and boom. I am on point with my cuts today. Oh, cool. I even opened the right end too. Look, this is from Vladden. So they sent along this little, I accidentally cut through the envelope. Oops. Sorry, guys from Vladden. I know you tried to do something cool here. So it's got like a little thing. Oh, they appreciate what I do. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are the best. I love the people that send these little personalized things along because it just means so much to me. So that's very cool of them. We've got a whole bunch of bubble wrap here. All right, so we have their box mod. It looks like a pod box with a slide panel. I don't know if you guys can see that. We'll take a better look at just a second here. But that's nifty. And they also sent along 2 of them, so you know what that means. Boom! We've got one to give away on Patreon as well, so stay tuned for that. Basically how it works is every month I gather up all the things that I have duplicates of that I've already reviewed, and that's what I give away the next month. So it's pretty cool, and we have a lot of fun. We hang out on Sundays. We have a little live stream going on in the morning. We drink coffee. We just chit chat and just hang out, which is a lot of fun. So yeah, if you guys want to sign up, again, link is right down there, but I'm not going to pressure you guys. I'm going to open the purple one. I am definitely going to open the purple one. I think this one is kind of my style here. So let's just go ahead and take a quick look at this. This is called the Slide Kit. Ooh, very nice presentation box. And it's like a pod and a coil. So it's got a pod and a coil. Ooh, I love the color. Hold on, I can't wait to show you guys the color of this thing. It is really cool. It's like a purple and green. It's nice and tiny and cute, and that is really cool. Unfortunately, the panel's only on one side. The other side is black, but you know, and it is what it is. You can't win them all. It's just got 4 little dots here, which I'm assuming is your battery life, and a fire button. Nice clicky fire button there. And yeah, you just slide it down. Just slide it open like that. Your pod goes right in there. Boom, slides closed. Fairly simple. So let's go ahead and set up one of these pods. Actually, let's set up everything that we unboxed except for the dripper, obviously. I'll be back in a second and we'll show you guys what I got. All right, guys, so we've got the Next Mesh tank and the slide all set up. Let's go ahead and give them a shot and just a little first impressions here. So first of all, the Next Mesh tank, I've got it filled up with some 12 Monkeys Tropica Iced, which is really, really good. Let's go ahead and have a couple of vapes on this thing. All right, so the first thing on this one is it's very easy to set up. You just pop your coil out, prime it up, pop it back in, fill your tank up, and you're ready to go in about a minute. Speaking of filling, it's very easy to fill, and it's got this little rubber gasket at the top, so you can hang this thing completely upside down, and it's not going to leak a drop out of there, which is really nice. It's giving me a really nice kind of Goldilocks temperature right now, right there in the middle. Kind of a warm to hot-ish sort of vape at 55 watts. I feel like you could crank it up to about 65 or 70, and you'd be completely fine with this one here. But I really like the experience that I'm getting at 55. Airflow is plentiful, but a little bit loud, so I kind of can forgive it that. Also, it comes with a bubble glass in the box. I should have probably checked, but I did not because I never check the box. I never read the manuals or anything like that, so that was my bad. Should have thought of that before I set it all up, but I was just too excited. All right, so moving on to the slide from Vladden. I really like this thing so far. It feels very high quality in its construction, but very lightweight as well, so really good all-day vape sort of thing. You just throw it in your pocket. I have absolutely been loving testing these little small devices out recently because personally, I'm not a huge pod kind of guy, but I like the pocket-sized vape, so this is definitely for me. I like the convenience of being able to just slide it down like that. This door feels very strong. It doesn't feel like it's gonna loosen up whatsoever, but you know, we'll have to test that out. No rattle whatsoever on this thing, which is great, and I just like the look of it overall. That resin panel just is super, super nice. Also with the button, it's a nice clicky fire button like I mentioned, and there's also the little battery indicator lights, which is very nice as well. It shows up after every single puff. You got 3 little dots right there showing your battery life, and the vape experience is great as well. I mean, no real major complaints in that department. It's a fairly simple little device, and you get a nice mouth-to-lung drag off of it. So real quick, I'm just going to take a couple puffs on this thing. In the pod right now, I've got some 12 Monkeys Salts Matata. This stuff is really fantastic, and if you guys haven't checked out 12 Monkeys, I would highly recommend them, but the flavor that I'm getting is really good. I wouldn't say it's quite up to a rebuildable coil standard, but it's pretty darn close for a pod system. It's really good. Let's just put it that way. The draw that I get is nice. You can adjust the airflow as well, and it's not very loud or anything like that, so it's good for mouth-to-lung draws or kind of short, direct-to-lung, I guess, but I feel like it's better suited towards mouth to lung. I really like this little guy so far. I'm gonna have to, crank on it for a few more days and give it a proper review. But yeah, that's basically it for my first impressions on the Vlad and Slide. So that's what I got in for vape mail this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos just like this. Leave your comments down in the box below and make sure you check out the links down there in the description. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and as always, vape on.